Hey guys, how's it going? It's Target here. Welcome back to another episode of the Buffalo Sabres. Be a GM. When you left off, we were struggling. 9-12-1 through the first... Is that the first 2 months? First 2 months are not good at all. So we looked at making some trades, and I know we made so many trades already, but this one I feel we need to make again, just because we're not getting the scoring that we should. So it was with the New York Rangers, and a lot of people were in favor of this one. They wanted to see us pick up Baker, 22 years old. I mean, they've got a lot of top-end talent anyway. Look at all these guys. They got 287 overalls. They got Kreider, who's an 87 overall. Sorry, 387 overalls. You got a young guy in Braun. I believe he's 4 green stars. 4.5 yellow stars. You know, that is they've got potential for the future, these guys. And they got a couple other young guys here, too, that are potentially in the mix. So I don't see too many problems with taking Baker from them. Yeah, I mean, they're gonna get a solid goalie in return, something that they don't have, right? Because they didn't have any goalies. They got an 85 overall in Michael Neuvirth, but he's aging. You know, he's not going to be what they want later. So we're gonna give them Wilms for Baker. All right, this is what it's gonna look like. Wilms for Baker, and we were gonna throw. We need to take back a goal. We need a goalie from them. Whoever's got the lowest trade value. I don't want to take back Lundqvist because of his contract. But we can take back Lankinen. All right, we'll take back Lankinen. Hold on. 76 overall or 79. We are going to need a backup goalie, so I'll show you what I'm going to do after that. So let's take that, and let's go with... right, it was a pick. It was next year's third-round pick. All right, so that balances out Lankinen and the difference between these two, I think. We might need to throw something else in there. What's a relationship like with them? Neutral. So it could go through. Cap space-wise, this thing is very close, but it will go through. League approved, that's the most important thing. Will it go through for us? Here we go. Wilms and a third for Baker and Lankinen. Will it go? No. The value we're sending our way isn't sufficient at all. Okay, so it's not enough. I think we need to send a second-round pick their way. So let's send the 2022 second-round pick their way in exchange. This should make it go through, I think, at this point. Will it go? No, isn't sufficient at all. What's our relationship? Now it's poor. So now I'll throw on the third as well. And, I mean, I don't know if they want anybody else. A couple young... Here, let's throw in a couple guys that... and a left wing, Sawyer. There's a couple guys that they won't necessarily want. So the second and third from next year for those guys, this should go through, I think. There you go. I'm happy to accept this proposal on behalf of the New York Rangers. Considered a done deal. Now, we need to get rid of... Jordan Eberle. All right, Jordan Eberle. He's not bad, 30 years old, but you know what? We need to find somebody a little bit better than Jordan Eberle. A prospect. So I went through the list. I'm like, who is wanting to get rid of a defenseman? Because we're going to need a defenseman at some point here, a rookie defenseman, somebody to get better. And this is who I stumbled upon. He's going to end up hopefully replacing somebody on our second line, maybe our second pairing, Andy Potulny. There aren't many other options out there. If I'm looking for a young offensive defenseman to replace, Keith Yandel, there's Potulny. Now, if I go to my trading block, let's do whatever they want here. Let's do defense. We're looking for defense. Any defenseman up to the age of 22, I suppose, with that value. Not low. We want medium. There we go. Let's see who we come up with. So... Potulny is one. Fleury's another, who's 79 overall. He's a right-handed two-way defenseman. And then you got Saunders from Calgary. He's a left-handed two-way defenseman. So these guys are there. Potulny, yeah, he's right-handed. And then we got our Dollywall here, 84 overall defensive defenseman. You know, he's right-handed as well. So we end up with another imbalanced line. If Potulny gets better, I mean, he could. He's 20 years old and 79. This is 22 and 77. I think that's a good deal. There's a possibility that he gets much better. Sean Day, he's the only left-handed player in the group. Is he worth Jordan Eberle, though? I don't think he's worth Jordan Eberle. Sean Day from Carolina. Do they need a right winger? It's possible that this could work for us. What's his cap space like? His cap hit. It's only $700,000. He's only got 1 year left of that, so we'd have to re-sign him. But there's no way he's going to be worth more than Eberle. So what if we went with Sean Day, who's actually pretty offensively gifted? He would be good for the second line. Let's take a look in Carolina, okay? And then we'll analyze Potulny in Ottawa. All right, Sean Day. Let's take a look at poise for him. 65 poise, so he's not great for poise. And they don't want Eberle. But value-wise, hold on. Eberle comes to the A, and Day comes to the middle of the L. So it's not quite there in value. We would have to throw somebody else at them. I'm thinking like, not Bulis. I don't want to throw Bulis at them. Or Cyback. Where's, Yandel? Like, if we threw Yandel their direction, and cap space-wise, this would free up a ton for us. We'd have to take somebody back. Mike Green? No, I don't want Mike Green. That's a lot of cap space to take back. Yeah, I don't see that working. I don't see Sean Day working for us. I mean, Sean Day's more of a sure thing. He just doesn't have the poise, though, that Yandel does. Because we picked up Yandel because of his poise. 85 poise. He's going to lead us through some things. I like to hold on to Yandel for a little bit longer. So I think that we take the Yandel off. Yeah. Actually, hold on. Let me just look at their defensive core. Yeah, they don't have any defense either, Mike Green. There's no way they'd want to trade Day. So I'm thinking Ottawa's probably our best bet. All right. The Ottawa Senators. They can't get much worse, but they want to get rid of, or they want him, but they don't want to get rid of Potulny, who is below the V. Eberle's a little bit more higher value than Potulny. And what do they have for goalies? They have any good backup goalies? Not really. Not anybody that's old enough to play. I mean, we could trade a pick for a goalie. So let's see if we can pick up a goalie here. Let's take, or not a goalie. Let's see if we can pick up a draft pick. Maybe we don't have a second or third next year. We have a first and a third this year. Let's see if we can't pick up a second for next year from them. That might be asking a little bit much. We'll see what happens here. So Eberle for Potulny in a second. I think that's pretty good, and that gives us a depth defenseman going forward. Will it go through? No. The value is too far off. So instead of the second, let's ask for the third instead. Will that go through? No. Wow, we'll have to sweeten it a touch. Just a touch. So what if we throw on a... What if we throw on a fifth? Will that be... Is that good enough to sweeten it a touch? Will it go? There you go. That's much better. So now we've picked up another pick. We've got a third next year instead of just the first and second. And we gave up a fifth. So that's not too bad. I'm not upset about that at all. I think we end up with a good defenseman for the mix. And let's go to our edit lines. Coaching options. Where are you? There you go. And we'll go to edit lines. Best lines. Oh, it's probably already set up. They want Lucic playing that top line. No. We'll do it like this. Let's put Gaudreau on the top line with Reinhardt and Baker. Let's put Lucic with Simmons, Konechny. Let's try that out a little bit. Foligno, Gergensons, and Brouwer. And then you got Waugh, Smith, and Bonvie. That's not bad at all. Defensively, Shattenkirk, Falk, Yandel, Dollywall, and Jalmerson and D'Angelo. That's nice. I like that a lot. That looks really good. Power play, we're fine. I don't think we need to change anything there. Goaltending, we got Gibson. And do we have any better goalies in the system? Let's see here. Kakinen, what's his deal? Because we don't have a good backup goalie now. We could call up Capo Kakinen. Who's available in free agency? Because sometimes you can get a good free agent goalie. GM options. Free agency. Free agents. Let's look at goalies. See, yeah, you get... Oh, they're minor starters. There's no one that's considered a backup. Okay, so we got that third pick. I guess we could trade somebody if we wanted to. Let's look for a good backup goalie. Because obviously we've lost some goaltending overall. You can't have a 90 and an 86. Okay, best up. Let's do goalie. Backup goalie. Any age. Actually, I prefer over 26. That way they're solidified. There we go. There we go. 26 to 48. Backup goalie. Who's got the lowest trade value? Markstrom, Mason, Ward, Khudobin. Who's got 1 year left at a low contract? Look at Markstrom. Only a 995 on the salary cap. That's a nice number. I like Jakob Markstrom. Okay, so Jakob Markstrom from Vancouver. Goalies. They've got like 2 goalies. So Markstrom's playing in the minors. So that's an abuse of his services. They got Eddie Lack playing up behind Fladell. Who's Fladell? What's his deal? Wow, 4.5 yellow star Fladell. All right. So what would we need to go back their way? Another goalie. Let's send Saint Denis their way. That's pretty even there, Saint Denis. And then what pick do they want? Oh, they have some skaters matching their block. Nice, some guys that don't need to be signed. Then we don't even need to give up a pick. There we go. Saint Denis, Faith, and Hackard for Maxstrom. I think that's a good deal. I think it's a really good deal. We'll go through. Boom. There you go. Let's go rosters. Edit lines. There we go. Hold on. We got to switch these guys around. There you go. Goalies. Gibson and Markstrom. Good. That helps us a lot. Best lines in the AHL. Yeah, in the AHL. Good, good, good. Like that. All right, let's get this sim going again. Let's see how things feel now. Hopefully. Oh, hold on. Let's go trading block. There you go. Give them their suggestions. That's good enough. All right. Did we do a review? We'll wait another month. We'll see if we start winning. We'll do another month or another couple months and see if we start winning. We knew something needed to change. I mean, Eberle was our leading scorer. That's not good enough. There's a 1-0 win. And Baker's now our leading scorer, obviously, because he had 22 points in 23 games. We're going to give him those top line minutes. He's going to have an opportunity to win. He's going to have an opportunity to score some goals and play with some solid players like Sam Reinhart and also, obviously, Johnny Gaudreau playing on the top line again there. He's an offensive threat at all times. I don't understand why he's not scoring, though. That's the one thing that boggles my mind, is that Johnny Gaudreau has not been scoring at the same rate that he should be. I mean, he's doing okay, but he's not great. There's Sam Reinhart now with assist. That was lost in overtime to the Nashville Predators. I mean, we've built this team so well, or so I thought. I mean, last year we snuck into the playoffs with what we had, and we ended up going to the, pardon me, my chair's in the way. What the hell? Eastern Conference Finals. There's a win, and Baker's now got another 2 assists there, I think, because he was at 3 assists. So that's 5 assists or 15 assists so far in the year. He got another one in a regulation loss there. He may be the answer for us. Hopefully he is. We gave up, an elite forward in Jordan Eberle, somebody that could get things done in terms of poise and veteran leadership. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. But Baker, that's his first goal since he got into the lineup. We're winning. We are winning again. That is a nice note right there. But we do need to find ways to have our top end guys scoring. Now maybe Johnny Gaudreau is scoring. It's hard to say at this point. You don't know until we have a look at the player stats. And there you go. Baker's just scored another goal. So, and Sam Reinhart, whatever the combination is, it's working. Now we may see Johnny Gaudreau scoring here, which is why Baker hasn't moved at all. I mean, if Reinhardt's playing with Gaudreau, and Gaudreau only had like 2 goals in the first month, and now he's, I doubt that he's going to score 12 goals in 1 month. I doubt that would happen, but you never know with that lineup. There's a loss. Scout. Let's see, forwards. There's a top 10 in the United States. Top 10 there. We knew about that guy. Liga's got a top 10. We knew about him. Russia's got a number of first rounders in Russia. Number of top 10s there. Let's scout the OHL. We didn't scout here. They got a few first rounders at least. All right, let's finish off the month here at the very least. Then we'll look at the standings. So we are creeping within that 500 level. Again, we were a few games below. We have hit the 500. We have yet to go above it. And there it's stretched out a little bit further again. So the most we could do is finish one below 500. Can we do it? And we will with a 3-2 victory over the New Jersey Devils. So at the end of that month, 16, 17, and 2, we've climbed back into a good position. Reinhardt's actually producing. Baker's got a couple goals for us. We look at some of the stats up there. We're not up there for save percentage or goals against average. We're not up there for points. No, not up there for points. Not up there for wins either. Gibson's only got 11 of 17. We're not up there for goals, and we're not up there for assists. Ovechkin's got 29 goals this year. No one's going to catch him. Holy shit. Assists, we actually are pretty close. We're only about 3 off. The hell was that sound? Sorry, something happened in the background. So we're at 34 points on the year. We're actually last in the Eastern Conference. Or sorry, not last, but I mean, look at the Metropolitan Division. Shitty division compared to ours. Ours is very tough. 1 point behind Florida. We can still get into this. I feel like that's a possibility. I don't want to have to draft high again. I feel like that's a ridiculous thing to happen again. 1 more month and we'll do another review. I feel like we've added a couple things here that'll help us win. Hopefully that winning continues long term. I really don't know what the issue would be then. There's a 6-2 loss. Now, they are going to come. Losses are going to come. I have to be realistic with that. The thing is, we have to find a way to win games more often. Like, we have to win 2 and then lose 1. There, a 7-0 win. That's beautiful right there. Absolutely gorgeous. That's the kind of victory we need. Those are more than just victories. Those are moral victories, you know? The ones that make everybody feel better about the team, make them feel better about themselves. Those are the ones that boost confidence. We're taking on San Jose, and we lose to San Jose. They're a very strong club this year. So is Arizona. Wow! Travis Konechny now with 13 goals on the year. 8-5 victory over Arizona. That was a high-scoring affair. High-scoring affair indeed. No trade offers in a while. Try changing your surplus. I really don't care too much about trade offers right now. Calgary, Jake Gardiner, and we lose to them 3-0. Jake Gardiner is like the leading assist getter in the NHL. Here's St. Louis. And there you go, a victory. Nice. Big victory we needed. One more game, and we're at 500. Baker now climbs to that 14-goal plateau. And there you go. There's another win. We're at 500. Reinhart notches his 30th assist on the year in 42 games. He's doing well now. But you know what? He hasn't been scoring much. Oh, we got Calgary again, who are very strong. They've got a good combination of players there. And a win, and Johnny Gaudreau's up there for points now. For goals with 15 of them. And that'll actually be the first time, I think, this year we've been above 500. We're 2 games above 500 now. All right, things are starting to look up. Hopefully we can keep this streak going. Otherwise, I don't know what to do anymore, man. I mean, if we have another unsuccessful season, it may be time to shut things down. And we just give up on the Buffalo Sabres. The problem is, like, we've worked really hard. We've worked really hard to build this team. But it just seems sometimes, no matter what you do, somebody else made a comment about it a while ago, is that with Dallas, you just can't find a winning combination no matter what. You could swap the teams out and they would still lose. That's the type of mentality this guy had. And you know what? There might be some truth to it when you see games like this. Seasons like this where you have to basically trade away for all these young top-end players. Like, there's no reason why we shouldn't be winning almost every game this year. Look at Ovechkin. He's got more goals than the guy leading assist getter on their team. That was a loss. That was our first loss in a while. We had a good little streak going. Defense, there are nobody in the OHL. WHL has a couple top 10. The Q has a top 10. We haven't scouted this. We'll take a look here. They got a couple 8 seconds and stuff. All right, that was in overtime as well, so that's not bad. We got one more game left in the month against Carolina. These are the guys with Sean Day. I wonder if Sean Day's leading in any other points or categories. Let's see. Nope, he is not. Cody Hodgson with 18 goals and Mike Green with 27 assists. Not bad. Mike Green is actually still producing for an older guy. And a 6-1 victory at the hand of the Buffalo Sabres, 24-20-3. So that's 2 months. We're going to do our review here. Let's see. Buffalo goals against average, save percentage, not up there. Points, we're not up there. Wins, we are up there. Gibson is now in 7th for wins at 17. We aren't up there for goals, as I suspected we wouldn't. Assists, we are not up there. We're still 4 out. Jake Gardiner is in 3rd now for assists. Looks like Toronto's having a fantastic year. Hey, James Van Riemsdyk with 29 goals, 2nd in the league. Riley with 47 assists, and Kadri with 44. And Kadri and Riley actually are number 2 and number 3 in the league in points. And James Van Riemsdyk is number 5, so they're having a phenomenal year. Standings, we're now at 51 points. We still sit, wow, a remarkable, absolutely remarkable. Actually, you know what? We are not that far out of a playoff spot right now. Hold on. We are only about 4 points out of a playoff spot because of how weak. Look at how weak the Metropolitan Division is, man. 51 points for the top of the division. That's sad because we've got 51 and we're in 7th in our division. So basically the way it works right now is it's a race between us, Toronto, and Detroit for that last spot in the crossover in the wild card division. So we could finish with like 95 points. And like 100 points in this year if our conference stays as strong as it is, and still end up losing. That's ridiculous. The other side is a little bit more balanced from the looks of things. Yeah, it's pretty even. This side is way out of whack. We'll take a look at player stats now. So let's go to Stat Central. Team standings. We currently sit 18th in the league. Our goals for per game are 2.91. I'd like to see that up a little bit. Goals against per game are 2.74. I can't complain about that. There is the gap. Our power play percentage, 18.8. I like that. That's not bad. We're in 12th. And our penalty kill, 83.9. A great penalty kill. So things are looking up for us, obviously. We'll take a look at player stats. Players are coming around, I believe. We'll do this really quick, and then we'll cut this one out. We'll catch it up next time. Wait, have a sip of my pop. There we go. That's much better. Holy shit, it's hot in this house. All right. Points. Leading point getter Sam Reinhart has more than a point per game. Gaudreau's at 41 points. And Baker, Jeffrey Baker, with 40 points on the year. He's only 8 points off a point per game. This is his rookie season, is it not? No, sorry, it's his third NHL season. So far, his best year. Unbelievable. Good job, Jeffrey Baker. Travis Konecny has got 32 points. He is on pace for a good year again. Kevin Shattenkirk with 28. Again, not the best, but pretty good. I mean, he could get to his point where he usually... Yeah, he should get there. He should get there. Justin Falk with 27 points. Looks like he'll get to one of his career bests. Lucic should get there too. Keith Yandel not going to get there. Obviously, last year he had a fantastic year, 60 points. Wayne Simmons only at 22 points. He's going to finish below average for him. Gergenson's 18 points. He's going to actually finish above average. I think he's going to finish more than 30 points. Zach Smith, 15 points. He's already having his best year he's had. Bonvie at 14 points. This is his rookie year. He's doing really well on that fourth line. D'Angelo only at 13 points. For an offensive defenseman on the fourth pairing, third pairing, I can't really complain. And Troy Brouwer, 10 points. Everybody's a plus, which I'm really liking to see that here. Plus 9 for Riley Dollywall. He's a defensive defenseman. Foligno's only got 7 points. 85 power forward. I mean, what's his poise? He's only 75. It might be time to deal Foligno for... I mean, he's a second-line winger. He's not a third-line winger. Hjalmarsson, 6 points. Rask, Patulny. Patulny hasn't played a game. Oh, he should be sent down to the minors. He should be sent down to the minors. All right, I'm going to leave it there, guys. When we come back, we'll get the season rolling again. Let me know what you think about those deals. Were they the right ones? Are we trending in the right direction now? Until next time, I'm Target Audience, and I'll catch you guys out on the ice.